Good morning, y'all. How are my adventures this morning? It is Tuesday, August the 8th of 2023. Hang tight. Let's see, where am we? Okay. Anywho, how are you today? I hope you said you're doing well. Anyway, today I'm going to do a book reading from Dear LA. Yay. And speaking of LA, by the end of the week, I believe, if all goes according to plan, I'll be in Hollywood, moving to Hollywood on Friday. Or at least I'm going to meet with somebody to move into a place in Hollywood on Friday. It's not the place I really wanted to be. I got to pray about it. It's not the place I wanted to be, but at least I'll be in Hollywood. I'm setting up plans now, and there'll be a whole lot of filming taking place. But I also am going to have to work to make some money to pay rent, whatever. Or at least have a little money in my pocket to buy the things I'm going to need. But anyway, I feel miserable this morning. I don't want to complain, but I've been sneezing my head off. Allergies. Anyway, shall we get to this book reading? Today I'm picking up on January the 28th. It's a little dark in here. I'm trying to get the lighting right, but I turn this on. Anyway, you got that glare right here. That one, whatever. Hopefully the lighting will be better in this new place. January the 28th, we're going back to 1940. This part of California seems to me completely loathsome, but I like San Francisco. Alexander Wolcott. I have to disagree with him on that. I've never been to San Francisco. I'm sure it's probably nice and everything. Maybe one day I'll get there. But I do not find LA loathsome. Only the ridiculously high cost of living is loathsome. January 28th, 1947. I have been led by strange ways indeed, and in my youth could never have dreamed that I would spend my latter days as an American on this palm-grown coast. Hey, did I write this entry? It sounds like me, because I never dreamed I'd be out here in my later years and having celebrities as neighbors. Anyway, and knowing celebrities and working with celebrities. But at the bottom, destiny has always been well disposed to me. Now, I don't understand that, but at the bottom, destiny has always been well disposed to me, and I cannot but marvel the way the individual always triumphs over the general, wins through against circumstances. Yes, I need to go on through my circumstances and knock those stumbling blocks over. Go over them, go under them, go around them. Anyway, I live here and do my work as I used to in Munich's Herzog Park, Herzog Park, and my de-Germanization to use something's word, Nietzsche's word, Nietzsche's. Why do they always give me words I can't pronounce? Has not progressed very far after all. On the contrary, I find that in these happier foreign parts, I have become all the more conscious of my Germanism. I'm not German, I'm Irish. Especially during the past 2.5 years, I have been occupied with a novel, Doctor Faustus, or whatever the thing should be called, which I hope to complete within a few days, and which is something so utterly German that I have the greatest fears of concerning it into translatability. Entry by Thomas Mann. So I guess he was German. And that was from 1947. January the 28th, 1982. Saw L at the Los Angeles County Museum of Art today. It was very pleasant. He was very helpful. Offered to introduce me to everyone I should meet. We went across the street to the craft. Wait a second, didn't I read this entry before? I could have sworn it, but I couldn't find it in my playlist. But I'm sorry if this is a repeat video. Went across the street to the Craft and Folk Art Museum, and Edith Wiley was friendly as a cat, gave me a personal tour of the annex. I can't believe all the beautiful women in that office. By Aaron Paley. Yes, I did read this, because I said the Craft and Folk Art Museum is on Wilshire Boulevard in and around La Brea, between La Brea and Fairfax. Huh. Now I'm stumped. Okay, well, guess what? I'm going to go ahead and read January 29th, too, then. January 29th, 1882, we arrived in Los Angeles at 8 this morning and went immediately to the Pico House, which is on the plaza or town square in the lower part of town. And I do believe that is close to maybe Olivera Street or Alvarado. We were hungry and enjoyed a delicious breakfast of fried chicken, eggs, chocolate strawberries, oranges and griddle cakes. For supper tonight, we had hot tamales. I love tamales. I like to make my own. Made by the Mexican women of beef, cornmeal, and red peppers, stuffed into corn husk and then boiled. I do pineapple and strawberry. The nights of LA are always cool, and one can sleep under blankets all year round, or not. I didn't last night. Very few persons are troubled with sleepless nights or wake in the morning feeling more tired than they retired the evening before, which we all know is a common occurrence in the East. Blizzards or sandstorms are rare. The only one of importance took place April 2nd, 1872, and almost obscured the sun's light. The number of perfect, cloudless days avenges the 200 in the year. During the summer, the city is favored with a sea breeze in the afternoon, which is very pleasant and relieves the intense heat of the sun. Foliage remains green until several months after the last rain. In fact, the sun does not seem to have the same power that it does east of the Rockies. Sunstrokes are unknown power that it does. Sunstrokes are unknown, and there have been 2 cases of rabid dogs reported in the whole state of California. Now, this was 1882. Times have changed. Through East LA, there are flows that we in the East would call a brook. But here it is designated as LA River. Entry L. Vernon Briggs. January the 29th, 1928. Writing is next to impossible. What with the purling of fountains, the drawling of mockingbirds, the roaring of the surf, the blazing of the movie stars, the barking of the dogs, the midnight shakings of the geraniums, the cruising of warships, etc., etc., the peculiar mixtures of plenty and utter abandon in this welter of cults, W-E-L-T-E-R, welter, never heard that before, of cults, Scientology, devil worship, ages, occupation, etc., out here make it a good deal like Bedlam, Retired school marms from Iowa, Kansas, and all the corn and wheat belt, along with millions of hobbling Methuselahs like myself, alfalfa fringed and I can't even say this, QUERULOUS, side by side with crowds of ambitious but not too successful strumpets of moviedom, quite good to look at. Now, this is January 29th, 1928. Our house, a large U with a patio and a fountain, rambles all over this place and is almost vertical to the observation on Mount Wilson. Plenty of roses, camellias, oleanders, acacias, ACAIAS, etc., as well as the good wine cellar. I've just been interrupted by the butler bringing in a makeshift for champagne composed of carbonated apple juice with a slice of gin. So all attempts at epistolary, here we go again, EPISTOLARY, consecutively and hereby and henceforth abandoned. Entry by Hart Crane. Okay, and that's where January 29th ends, and I'll pick up on January 30th next time. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and you'll join me on the next one, on the next adventure, which hopefully will be in Hollywood, because I don't know, it might take me a while to get all my stuff moved in. I was hoping for the more permanent place, a place of my own that I'm going to own, but that's not coming through fast enough, so I got to take what options are offered to me. I just pray it'll be a safe situation. But the bottom line is, I need the subscribers, I need the watch time, and I'm going to bring you great content in the meantime, and even after the meantime. So I hope you really enjoyed this vlog. Drop a like, hit the subscribe, share on your social media, and I will see you later. Or see ya. Stay goofy. Gotta go watch Hazel.